The crowded field of U.S. Democratic presidential hopefuls added a new name this week when former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg officially joined the race on Sunday. VOA's Ardita Danilyari reports the 77-year-old billionaire investor and philanthropist has name recognition and millions of dollars of his own fortune for campaign spending.
Michael Bloomberg is campaigning on policies that he says will help the middle class and restore fairness to the American economy.
And the struggling middle class will get their fair share. And jobs that just allow you to get by will become jobs that let you get ahead.
The billionaire is running at a time when many Democrats are decrying income inequality in America and bristle at the ultra-wealthy. Bloomberg is counting on his resume to win over voters, his tenure as a successful media and technology mogul, and as the mayor who revitalized New York City after the September 11 attacks.
What Michael Bloomberg inherited was literally a disaster zone in Lower Manhattan, and he was able to rebuild that city in a significant way and rebuild that city through a recession.
As mayor, Bloomberg instituted a law enforcement policy known as stop and frisk, which disproportionately subjected African Americans to random police checks. Bloomberg recently apologized for the policy, saying he did not fully understand how it impacted minorities, which are viewed as crucial constituencies of the Democratic Party. Going forward, the world's 9th wealthiest man is expected to pour millions into advertising.
There's never been a candidate who announced for president and within days spent $37 million, and that's just the beginning.
Polls show Bloomberg now averaging around 3% support from Democrats. But with no clear frontrunner in the primary, some analysts say his money gives him influence and the perception of independence in the political arena.
It is better for a candidate to spend his own money than to raise hundreds of millions of dollars from people who want something, whether it's an ambassadorship or a provision in the law to benefit their business.
At the same time, that money can be a political liability in a party promising to reverse the growing gap between rich and poor in America.
I understand that rich people are going to have more shoes than the rest of us, they're going to have more cars than the rest of us, they're going to have more houses, but they don't get a bigger share of democracy.
Bloomberg argues he's the best candidate to beat President Trump with his political centrism and vast fortune. Will voters agree? Popularity is not easy to buy, says Hudak.
President Trump connected with voters in a very personal way. It is not clear that Michael Bloomberg has that same sort of political charisma.
For now, Bloomberg is skipping the earliest state nominating contests in February. His first major test comes on March 3rd, when 14 states will hold primary elections on what is known as Super Tuesday.